Hello everybody, today we're gonna do is play Escape Flood. The problem is today I am trying to do is save up my money to get a brand new mansion. But the problem is my business is not going good. And now I have to lock in. So now when I actually selling snacks in my school, my business is not going good. So now I have to lock in. Because if I don't, I will lose everything. And now I have it. So now I have to do is plan to lock in. So now when I get to my school, I gotta do is sell as much as soon as possible. My family is very disappointed at me. I don't want to dishonor my family for this. So now when I get back to school, I must sell everything as soon as possible. I sell a bunch of snacks in my school, but I gotta be advised. The problem is, I try to do is sell, but the problem is that I kept failing and failing. I try to make the business better, but the problem is that I forgot to log in. Sometimes I don't want to make customers angry. Now I have to do is log in. So now this is what I'm gonna do. When I get back to school, I gotta do is save up my money and then finally bring back my own business. My goal is to bring back $1,000, and that's it. So yeah, that's the only thing I will do. So yeah, now I gotta do is actually lock in. So yeah, there are some things that I should do. I need to create more videos so that way I could do is save up my whole money for this. I actually have Cash App, but the problem is I don't know how to use it. So once I get back to school, I must do is sell everything as soon as possible. Because if I don't, I will lose my whole entire progress of selling. And I would lose my whole ability to sell. Oh yeah, that's what I have to do. Sell as much snacks as soon as possible. And that is the reason why I should do that. So yeah, when I get back to class, I gotta do is lock in. And that's it. So once I get there, I must do is lock in. I gotta do is get to class. So yeah, that is what I have to do. You gotta lock in. From now on, sometimes I can't. Yeah, boy, Baba. So my parents were very disappointed, but I have no choice. Don't. customers. I have to lock in. That's why I should always lock in. Because I'm losing money. Now I gotta do is lock in. That's it. I should never actually give food for free. But sometimes we have to. Because sometimes we don't want to do is become corrupted with money. And I don't want to be corrupted. So now, the only thing I'm going to do is get back to school and sell. Sell everything. Do not give anything for free. No trusting people that I do not know. If they say, can I pay you tomorrow? Yes, then I'll say, yeah, sure. But I gotta make sure that I have to identify if they are rich or not. You can tell whether they have a suspicious face. For me, now I have to lock in. So that way I could do is like bring that. I need to return back to school. This is the only thing that I have to do. Because if I don't, I would lose everything. I don't want this to happen. Now that's what I should do. Lock in. Remember. Yes, I gotta do. Just be respectful. I gotta break it. That is the only mission I have to do. Because if I don't, the problem is, a lot of scammers try to scam me, but now I don't know what that's all. Because if they do, no want this to happen. We will never lose anything ever again. I gotta lock in. No getting scammed. Don't trust people. Be careful with the jumpers. Yeah, I gotta do. Be advised. Do not get caught selling. So yeah, I will not allow that. I gotta stop. Now, I have to do. I have to lock in. I gotta do is lock in. Lock in. So that way I could do is like get all of my money and then plan to do is save it up, never spend it again ever. The only thing I'll spend is just business. I gotta think of business now. I actually do is like earn money from playing. but I actually do is like help out my family. But for me, I have to do this. So once I get back to school, I must sell all of the snacks as soon as possible, non-stop, until I have more money. If and I hope you guys have a nice day. Goodbye.